Are you thinking about teaching English online in 2026, but you're not sure where to apply? Should you choose Cambly? Should you choose Preply? Should you choose Amazing Talker, Native Camp? Or maybe you're wondering if companies even hire South Africans anymore. One of the questions I get asked almost every single day from my members in my community is, Kathy, which companies can South Africans actually apply to? Do I need a degree? Do I need a TEFL certificate? And how much can I realistically earn? In today's video, I'm answering all of those questions. I've researched the latest information, and today I'm sharing 10 of the best online teaching platforms for 2026. If you don't know me, my name is Kathy, and I've been teaching online for the past 6 years. I am an online English teacher, and I'm also a mentor teachers just like you to help you get started in the online industries. Okay, so for every platform, I'm going to tell you whether you need a degree, whether you need a TEFL certificate, what the pay is, who the platform is best suited for, and whether I myself personally recommend it. I'm also going to tell you, if you are South African, whether you can apply, because South Africans can't always apply to every single company. So grab a notebook, because this could save you hours of research. Let's get started. Okay, coming in at number 10 is Cambly. If you're completely new to the online teaching, Cambly is one of the easiest places to get started. On Cambly, you'll mostly teach conversational English to adults, although they also have Cambly Kids. So if you're wanting to go for the kids, you can look at Cambly Kids. The lessons are already provided, so you don't need to create lesson plans. Can South Africans apply? Yes, they can. South Africans have been teaching successfully on Cambly for years. Do you need a degree? No, you don't need a degree for this. One of the biggest advantages is that you do not need a university degree. Is TEFL required? Not officially. However, I still recommend getting the 120-hour TEFL certificate because it strengthens your profile and it opens doors to other platforms as well. So definitely do your TEFL certificate. If you haven't got your TEFL certificate, go watch my playlist on the TEFL certificates. There's all the information that you need about TEFL certificates. Okay, coming back to Cambly, the pay is fixed around $10.20 per hour for the regular Cambly lessons and around $12 per hour for Cambly Kids. In my opinion, I wouldn't stay on Cambly forever, but if you're nervous about starting, it's a great place to gain experience and then move on to something else. Okay, coming in at number 9 is Engoo. Engoo is well known because the lessons are already prepared for you. You simply open the lessons and you teach. How about a South African? Yes, many South African teachers have taught on Engoo. Degree, you generally don't need a degree for this company. And it is definitely helpful to have a TEFL certificate to apply, but it's not always compulsory for this company. The problem with this company is it's one of the lower paying platforms. Most teachers report earning between $3 and $10 per hour, depending on location, incentives, and experience. So, in my opinion, I recommend Engoo if your goal is experience, if that's why you're doing it. I don't recommend it if your goal is earning a high income, because you're definitely not going to earn a high income on this company. Okay, coming in at number 8, we've got Native Camp. Native Camp is very popular with Japanese students. One thing I really like is that you can teach instantly when students come online. Okay, so and you get paid a little bit more for those instant lessons. South Africans can apply to this. The degree requirements can differ depending on your profile and the hiring needs at the time, but non-native applicants are often expected to have stronger qualifications. So if you're a non-native speaker, maybe you're going to need to have a degree to apply to this company. A TEFL certificate is definitely recommended for this, and many non-native applicants, you have to have a TEFL certificate to teach on this company. The pay is generally around $5 to $8 per hour, although the earnings vary based on bookings and incentives that they give you. My opinion is it's great as a second platform alongside another company, but not as your main platform. And another issue with them is I have heard that sometimes they pay even lower than the $5 mark. So really check it out first and check what the pay is going to be. Again, if you're just doing it to gain some experience, then it's a good option. Okay, coming in at number 7 is EF English First. If you prefer working for a structured company, EF is worth considering. Everything is organized for you. South Africans can apply, and you mostly do need a degree to apply to this company, and you definitely need a TEFL certificate. The pay at this company is typically around $12 to $19 an hour, depending on the role and location that you get. My opinion is that this is great for teachers who lack stability. Coming in at number 6, we've got Lingoda, mainly teaches adults. Students are serious learners that are on this platform. Many are learning English for work. South Africans can apply to this. Degrees, the requirements may vary by role, but professional teaching experience and recognized teaching qualifications are often preferred here. So you definitely do need a TEFL certificate. The pay is around €8 to €11 per teaching hour, but just check that it also can depend on what country you come from as to how much they pay you. And there are some bonus opportunities available. My opinion is it's excellent for getting some experience if you enjoy teaching adults. Coming in at number 5, I've got Italki. Okay, now we're getting into the platforms I really love. Okay, Italki works differently. It's a marketing platform. You create your own profile, and then students come and choose you. So you have to be really good at creating a profile. Okay, but we're going to get into that in another video. South Africans can absolutely apply to this company, and many South Africans teach successfully on Italki already. You do not need a degree to teach here. TEFL certificate is not required for every tutor category, but having one can definitely help you to attract more students. So again, I would definitely go for the TEFL certificate, and it's going to help you to qualify for certain different teaching categories. The pay, this is where income really becomes exciting. Many teachers charge between $10 to $40 an hour, depending on your experience and your niche. My opinion is this is one of my favorite long-term platforms. If you're wanting something long-term to build up your student base, this is definitely somewhere where you can stick around at and where you can earn a decent income. They don't always hire, so just check when they open in times. They open at certain times of the year for hiring. Coming in at number 4, we've got Amazing Talker. Amazing Talker is another platform. It's a little bit more complicated to start at than Italki, but it's a great platform to work on. You set your own prices. South Africans can definitely apply. You do not need a degree. It's recommended to have a TEFL certificate. The pay on Amazing Talker, many teachers start at around $10 an hour. The company does take 30% commission, but the more you work in the month, the commission goes down. While experienced teachers with specialized subjects can charge $30 to $40 or more an hour. Okay, my opinion, this is a platform where you have to get your profile right. Your profile really matters. A great introduction video can make a huge difference. Okay, coming in at number 3 is Preply. If you've been following my channel, you probably know that this one was coming. I recommend Preply to many teachers. South Africans definitely can apply. You do not need a degree to teach here. It's recommended that you do have a TEFL certificate. Again, with this company, because it's a marketing platform, you can choose your own hourly rate. Most beginners start at around $10 to $15 an hour. And while experienced tutors often charge $25 or more, I've even heard of people charging $40 or $50 an hour on the platform. This is one of the best platforms for building a long-based or long-term online teaching business. Even if it takes you a little bit longer to start, it's somewhere that you can stay on and really become successful on this platform. Okay, coming in at number 2 is Allschool. If you enjoy teaching children, Allschool is definitely worth looking at. South Africans can apply to this company. A degree is often preferred depending on the subject that you are wanting to teach on Allschool. It's usually recommended that you do have a TEFL certificate for English teachers. The pay varies by subject, class size, and experience. So it's really important to check the latest rates directly with the platform before you apply to it. My opinion, it's a great option for energetic teachers who love working with kids. Okay, it's a great option. And coming in at number 1, okay, is going independent. Now, my number 1 recommendation is if you've been teaching online and you've got a bit of experience, don't do this first off, is not a company. It's going independent. It's becoming an independent teacher. Once you've gained some experience, you can find your own students. You can set your own prices. You can choose your own schedule. And you can keep all of your earnings for yourself instead of paying platform commissions. Many experienced online teachers eventually move in this direction. What I do is I have a lot of private students, but I also teach on the marketing platform as well. So I use both of them. So my final recommendations. So if I was starting from scratch today, here's what I would do. If I had no experience, I'd start with Cambi, Preply, or Engoo. If I wanted higher earning potentials, I'd choose Preply, Amazing Talker, and Italki. If I already had a degree and TEFL certificate, I'd definitely look at EF and Lingoda. And if my long-term dream was to build a real business, I'd use 1 or 2 platforms to gain experience while learning how to become an independent teacher. I'd love to know in the comments, which platform are you most interested in? Or if you've already been teaching online, which company do you recommend? Leave a comment below because your experience could really help someone else who's just getting started. And if this video helped you, give me a thumbs up and subscribe because every week I share practical tips to help you teach English online, get hired, and to grow your income. And if you're looking for more support, don't forget in the description below, you can join my free Teach English Online Starter Hub. You're going to find the link in the description. We do like free boot camps. There's so much free information on that group for you. All you have to do is click the link below and join the group for free. And if you're wanting a little bit more support and a little bit more mentoring, I have my Teach English with Kathy membership, monthly membership. It's $25 a month, where you're going to get help with your introduction video, with your CV or resume. You're going to get helped with everything that you need to get yourself started, get yourself hired, and get yourself going. So check out the link below in my description. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.